Welcome to the Book Hive, your go-to channel for engaging and insightful book summaries. Today, we're diving into Talk Like TED, a powerful and transformative book by Carmine Gallo. Whether you're a speaker, a student, or someone who wants to inspire others, this book is packed with ideas that can help you captivate any audience. So, let's get started. Talk Like TED unveils the secrets behind the world's most captivating and successful TED Talks. Written by communication coach Carmine Gallo, this book shows you how to deliver presentations that aren't just informative, but also deeply engaging and inspiring. Let's explore the key insights and principles of the book that can help you become an exceptional communicator. Part 1. The Power of Storytelling. We all love a good story, don't we? Stories have been the foundation of human connection for centuries, from ancient myths to modern cinema. Gallo emphasizes that storytelling is the most powerful way to connect with your audience emotionally. But why is that? It's because our brains are wired to respond to narratives. Stories activate multiple areas of the brain, making your message not only easier to understand, but also far more memorable. Gallo encourages us to share personal anecdotes, case studies, or vivid examples. Think of a story as a bridge that helps you connect your ideas with your audience's emotions. For instance, Dr. Jill Bolt Taylor's TED Talk about her stroke experience is unforgettable because of the emotional depth she conveyed through her story. It's raw, it's real, and it leaves an impression. A great story doesn't just inform, it transforms. It can inspire your audience to see the world differently, to take action, or to believe in something bigger. For example, when you share a challenge you overcame or a lesson you learned, you're not just delivering facts. You're showing your humanity. And that vulnerability is what truly resonates with people. If you're wondering how to craft a compelling story, Gallo provides a simple framework. Start with a relatable setup, introduce a challenge or conflict, and conclude with a resolution or takeaway. By doing this, your story will naturally have a flow that keeps your audience engaged and invested. Part 2. Master the art of passion. Here's the thing, if you're not passionate about what you're saying, why should anyone else care? Gallo highlights that the best TED speakers are those who genuinely care about their topic. Passion is contagious, and when you truly believe in your message, that energy becomes magnetic. Passion does more than just excite your audience. It also gives you the confidence to speak authentically. When you talk about something you deeply care about, your words flow naturally, your gestures become more expressive, and your enthusiasm shines through. It's not just about delivering facts. It's about sharing your conviction and showing why your topic matters to you and should matter to them. For instance, think of Tony Robbins. His TED Talk on why we do what we do is filled with energy and passion. You can feel his excitement, and it draws you in immediately. Passion is also what makes even complex or technical topics accessible and relatable. When the speaker is deeply invested, it encourages the audience to invest emotionally as well. But how do you find and convey your passion? Gallo suggests asking yourself, why does this topic matter to me? What personal experiences have shaped my interest in it? By grounding your talk in your personal connection to the subject, you'll naturally convey your enthusiasm. Passion also acts as a counterweight to fear. Many people struggle with stage fright or nervousness, but when you're passionate about your message, that focus can help you push past your fears. Remember, your audience wants to feel inspired, and nothing inspires more than genuine enthusiasm. Part 3. The Rule of Three. The Rule of Three is a communication principle that highlights the effectiveness of grouping information into 3 parts. Why 3? Because it's the smallest number of elements that can create a pattern, and our brains are naturally wired to recognize and retain patterns. This is why the number 3 is so common in storytelling, speeches, and even advertising. Think of phrases like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, or stop, look, and listen. They're catchy, memorable, and easy to understand. In the context of presentations, Gallo advises structuring your message around 3 core ideas. For example, instead of overwhelming your audience with a laundry list of points, narrow it down to the 3 most impactful ones. This not only helps your audience focus, but also ensures they walk away remembering your key takeaways. Gallo illustrates this principle by pointing to some of the most iconic TED Talks. For instance, Steve Jobs' 2005 Stanford commencement speech is a masterclass in simplicity, as it revolves around 3 personal stories that convey life-changing lessons. Each story is distinct, yet connects to the overarching theme of pursuing your passion and embracing challenges. To apply the rule of 3 in your own presentations, start by identifying your main message. Then, break it down into 3 clear subpoints or stories that support your message. Make sure each element adds value and builds on the previous one. By doing so, you'll create a narrative that's both engaging and easy to follow. Part 4. Connect emotionally. Emotions are at the heart of every powerful presentation. Why? Because people may forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. Gallo emphasizes that to truly captivate an audience, you must connect with them emotionally. This connection isn't about manipulating feelings. It's about being authentic and relatable. Humor, vulnerability, and surprise are 3 tools you can use to forge an emotional bond with your audience. For instance, adding humor makes your talk enjoyable and helps break down barriers. But it's not just about getting laughs. It's about showing your human side. Sharing personal stories of struggle or triumph can also evoke empathy and inspire others. Vulnerability, as seen in Brené Brown's TED Talk on the power of vulnerability, can make your message resonate deeply. It shows your audience that you're just like them, facing the same fears and challenges. Surprise, on the other hand, grabs attention instantly. Presenting a shocking statistic, an unexpected twist, or a bold claim can pique curiosity and keep the audience hooked. Gallo suggests using moments that evoke awe or wonder to leave a lasting impression. For example, Hans Rosling's iconic TED Talk used unexpected visuals and narratives to change how people view global health. Above all, emotional connection comes from authenticity. Speak from the heart, and your audience will feel it. Whether it's joy, sadness, or excitement, tapping into genuine emotions transforms your talk from good to unforgettable. Part 5. Be novel and unique. In today's fast-paced world, standing out is more important than ever. Being novel doesn't just mean being different. It means offering something unexpected and fresh that makes people sit up and take notice. Gallo highlights that a unique idea or approach captures attention and leaves a lasting impact. Take Sir Ken Robinson's legendary TED Talk on creativity in education. He didn't just talk about education reform. He presented it in a way that was thought-provoking, humorous, and deeply resonant. His ability to challenge the status quo made his message unforgettable. Novelty can come in various forms: an original idea, a surprising fact, or an unconventional delivery style. For example, using props, unexpected visuals, or even live demonstrations can make your talk more engaging. The key is to surprise your audience, not for the sake of shock value, but to encourage them to think differently. To apply this in your own presentations, ask yourself, what makes my message unique? How can I frame it in a way that hasn't been done before? What surprises can I include to keep the audience intrigued? Remember, people are naturally drawn to things that feel fresh and exciting. By being novel, you ensure your message doesn't just blend in, it stands out and sticks with your audience. Part 6. Practice makes perfect. The age-old saying, practice makes perfect, is especially true when it comes to public speaking. Gallo highlights that even the most polished TED speakers didn't get to that level overnight. It took hours of rehearsal and refinement. This principle underscores the importance of preparation in delivering a flawless and engaging presentation. Practice helps you in several ways. First, it builds confidence. The more familiar you are with your material, the less likely you are to feel nervous or forget key points. Repeated rehearsals also help you refine your delivery, finding the right tone, pacing, and emphasis to make your talk compelling. But practicing isn't just about repetition. It's about strategic improvement. Gallo suggests recording yourself, reviewing your performance, and identifying areas for improvement. Are you speaking too quickly? Do your gestures align with your words? Are your transitions smooth? By addressing these questions, you can elevate your presentation from good to great. It's also crucial to simulate the actual speaking environment. Rehearse in a space where you'll be presenting, if possible, or practice in front of friends or family to mimic an audience. This helps you get comfortable with the setting and receive valuable feedback. Even TED speakers who appear spontaneous have rehearsed their talks countless times. For example, Sir Ken Robinson's effortless humor and timing were the result of meticulous preparation. The goal is to make your talk feel natural and unscripted, even if it's been carefully rehearsed. Finally, practice helps with time management. Many TED Talks are limited to 18 minutes, and speakers must ensure every word counts. Practicing your talk helps you stay within the allotted time while maintaining clarity and impact. Part 7. The power of visuals. In any presentation, visuals can be a game changer, but only when used effectively. The key takeaway from Talk Like TED is that visuals should complement your message, not overpower it. Gallo explains that the best TED speakers use simple, high-quality slides that support their storytelling. For example, instead of cluttering a slide with text, you might choose to display a powerful image or a graph that reinforces what you're saying. This allows the audience to focus on your message, rather than getting distracted by too much information on the screen. Remember, less is more. A slide packed with text can cause the audience to read instead of listen, and that disrupts the flow of your talk. The goal is to use visuals to create a stronger emotional connection and make your message more memorable. So, aim for clean, impactful slides with minimal text, something that amplifies your story rather than detracts from it. Part 8. Keep it short and sweet. One of the most important lessons from Talk Like TED is the value of brevity. TED Talks are famous for being under 18 minutes long, and there's a reason for that. Gallo emphasizes that limiting your talk to a concise time frame forces you to focus on your core message and eliminate anything unnecessary. For example, in his TED Talk, Simon Sinek talks about the golden circle in just under 18 minutes. He explains a complex concept in a way that's simple, clear, and easy to understand. By staying focused on his key points, he keeps the audience engaged throughout. By keeping your talk short, you ensure that your audience stays engaged and doesn't lose interest. Every word counts, so make sure each point is impactful and meaningful. This helps maintain attention and makes your message more memorable. So remember, less is more. Focus on what truly matters, and keep your presentation clear, concise, and compelling. Part 9. Authenticity is key. One of the most powerful takeaways from Talk Like TED is the importance of being authentic. People can instantly tell when you're being genuine, and that's what makes a real connection. Gallo encourages us to embrace our true selves, our voice, personality, and perspective, because authenticity builds trust and allows us to connect on a deeper level with our audience. Take Brené Brown's TED Talk on vulnerability, for example. She speaks openly about her research and personal struggles, showing her true self. This vulnerability makes her audience trust her more and relate to her message on a personal level. Her authenticity is what makes her talk so impactful. When you speak with authenticity, you show your audience that you care about the subject matter and that you're not just following a script. This creates a deeper emotional connection, and the audience is more likely to listen and engage with you. So, don't be afraid to let your true self shine through. Be real, be honest, and let your personality come across in your presentation. Authenticity is not only powerful, it's what will set you apart from others. Talk Like TED isn't just a guide to giving great presentations. It's a roadmap to becoming a more confident, passionate, and impactful communicator. By mastering the principles outlined in the book, storytelling, emotional connection, passion, practice, and authenticity, you can transform any presentation into an unforgettable experience. At the Book Hive, we believe that every book has the power to change lives, and we're here to help you discover those lessons. So, the next time you step onto a stage or into a meeting, remember this. Speak with passion, connect emotionally, and tell your story, because your words have the power to inspire and transform. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing book summaries.